Today we're going to focus on this front lip here. We want to throw it on the car, but we also do got to paint it. It is some flexible material, so we're trying to figure out the best method for the paint to stick to it.
We're going to sand it with probably a 400 adhesive promoter and some
sealer to ensure that it just sticks to it and doesn't chip on the road. I really want to see this on this car. I think it's going to look sick.
Probably going to buff the rocker panel.
Oh yeah, we did not buff this rocker panel here.
Buff that rocker panel, and the rear bumper has a few scratches. Hopefully we can get that out right there. And then we have to clean this roof off of this glue that was here from when they taped this side up, and we're going to throw this molding on. Get all this stuff off the windows, get the interior cleaned up, all this crap cleaned up, engine bay, put the inner fenders in over here in the front wheel well. We haven't put that in. We're gonna put that in and get this car finished, The last step after everything is detailed, we're gonna start wiring up the fog lights and the turn signals. And a lot of people are saying that light bar is gonna restrict airflow, but it's not. It's a hoax. It's minimal because we got it up sitting we picked it up a little bit higher, as you can see. So it's gonna fly up under there, and there is a little piece of metal, so I guess the air flies in there and goes up towards the radiator, so it's perfect.
Yeah, and we drove a pretty good distance yesterday, and
no, the temperature was great.
Temperature stayed
we were beating on it. Beating on the car.
I did have it up in the revs, so hopefully we are right. We stand corrected on that, and it doesn't overheat, which I think we are. So let's get onto this lip. I really want to install it, see what it looks like. I think it's going to look aggressive.
All right, guys, so we're going to sand this lip, and it is really slick type of material. I was thinking about doing it with a Scotch-Brite scuff pad, but that's probably not abrasive enough. So I'm going to go with some 400, and I'm going to dry sand it. I'm just going to use this 400 that we got for our DA. I'm just going to fold it in half, and I'm just going to start just going at it. So I'll get that rough texture right there, so the adhesive promoter we'll have something to grab onto, and the sealer after that, and then paint. So it should be good, should be strong enough for rock chips not to penetrate it and not to flake off the paint.
We actually had to grab the DA because it made it a lot faster. Now we're going to go ahead and wash it and spray it down with some water and then hit it with some soap. While this is drying in the sunlight, we're going to go into the paint booth and clean it up a little bit. So now that the lip is dry, we got it in the booth, we got the fans on, nice and cool. It's another hot day. We're gonna go ahead and wax and grease remove it. So we actually decided that it'd be better to hang it like that, be a lot easier to paint. So now we're gonna wax and grease remove it from here. Just ran to the store, picked up some of these filters. They should do the job a lot better. The airflow should circulate better, and it looks like they should still catch any kind of overspray. Alright, so this is what we picked up from the store earlier, some Bulldog adhesion promoter and also some sealer. We're first going to throw this down and then we're going to seal it. I think this should be the best method to prevent it from chipping. We already got it wax and grease removed. He's got the tack cloth. He's going to get ready to tack it, make sure there's no excess dust particles or anything just on the surface of the lip. And then we're going to go ahead and get this Bulldog adhesive promoter and we're going to spray it. Alright, so we applied 2 light mist coats of the Bulldog. Now we're going to go ahead and apply some sealer. We had some leftover black paint, which is just pure dark black, I guess. So
Toyota black.
now we're just gonna mix it up and we're gonna spray it in. Alright guys, so now that we got our base coat thrown down, nice and smooth, we're gonna go ahead and mix up some clear coat and get it ready to spray. So the lip has dried out, it's looking really nice and smooth, looks great.
Oh,
We're gonna let it dry and cure for about a couple hours. We'll install it tomorrow. What do you say?
Might be able to install it this
Later.
afternoon.
Yeah, pretty
Might
dry.
have to throw it out in the sun.
Yeah, because it is pretty dang hot today, so it should be able to dry super fast. Looks awesome, looks perfect. Can't wait to throw it on, it's gonna look slick. We're actually just gonna go ahead and set it outside in the sunlight. Man, it's just beaming down today. It's super hot, so that should cure by this afternoon, and we should be able to put it on the car. But for now, we are probably gonna go do some more stuff to the WRX. We are gonna detail it probably today also. Show you guys how we do that. Okay, moving on to the WRX. We gotta buff this rocker panel because it had a few minor scratches on it. So he's gonna go ahead and sand it down. I'm gonna move up top over here. There's some leftover glue from the auction from when we purchased it that I need to remove. I got this wax and grease remover in this rag. There's also a little bit of glue on this handle. After we do all that, we're gonna then proceed to give it a full detail, make this thing sparkle. So I got most of the grime out as much as I could. So he's now sanding the little scuffs that were on the bumper. We also had to sand this little area out right here because the wax and grease remover wasn't strong enough to get it out. So we actually had to sand some of that stuff out. And we also sanded that rocker panel there. How's it looking?
Sharp.
Got it all buffed back down. We had to just buff a little section here, get that little rubbish out that was there. It was like some sort of glue that dried over a long period of time. The rocker panel's nice and shiny, so it's looking great.
Swirl mark, remove it, and wash the car.
Sounds good. We got it all buffed down, all the little areas that we needed to take care of. Got them buffed and polished with the swirl mark remover. So now we're gonna hook up the pressure washer and we're gonna hook up the foam cannon and we're gonna foam it out and wash it. Now it's time for some turtle wax. There you have it. This thing is shined up, it is sparkly, we got it foamed out. Man, this thing just looks great. We have yet to detail the interior, but the whole exterior of the car is nice and clean. It looks great. Man, this thing is just immaculate.
Sharp.
Sharp, yeah, pretty much is sharp. Now we're gonna go see if that lip is dry over there by the paint booth somewhere over there, and then we're gonna possibly throw it on.
Pretty dry. We just gotta handle it very carefully, and it can go on.
Can we drive it down the street?
No, not today. Well, we just washed it and don't want no bugs on it today.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, let's just throw it on and we'll drive it tomorrow. So we pretty much had to jack up each side to drill holes from the bottom. Got a few more holes up front here, and we about got this thing on. We're gonna jack this side up because we do gotta install this inner fender. For today's video, another productive day. The most time-consuming part of the day was painting the lip, getting it prepped, getting it ready. We also did some final touches that involved the buffer, like on the roof, on the side skirt, and a little bit of the rear bumper, which had a small scuff on it. And overall, we almost got this car completely finished. We got a few more mods on the way, so guys, be sure to stay tuned for that. Turn on your post notifications.
If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe because we got more awesome content coming your way.
Also guys, be sure to check out the links down below. If you want to support us, we got a Patreon and we got a GoFundMe. All the help is much appreciated. So on our GoFundMe, we're super close to our goal. We're just $1,000 away before we throw up the shop. So guys, if you want to speed that up and you want to see us get into full production, be sure to check out the GoFundMe page. Also guys, be sure to check out goonsquad.com if you want to copy some merch. We got some new hats that we designed. We're working on a few other designs. Let me know what colors you guys would prefer, and I'll be sure to make that design happen. Thank you guys for watching. We got some exciting content coming and some big news coming soon. So stay tuned, and we'll catch you next time. Peace. Before this video ends, I'm gonna show you guys all the modes of these custom headlights. Enjoy.